quickly before the defense gets set. So you have to be ready for that and be fast to get back on every possession.
Aldridge. It's good on the putback.
The wingspan, the timing, Aldridge devastating on the offensive glass.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. Molinari with it. Leonard picks him up. Jordan with the screen on Leonard. Inside. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Gallinari against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. Outside, Green. Knocked away. Parker outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Beverly. Another miss by Parker.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Yep, that one goes in there. Beverly's got 6 points.
And for Beverly, showing a little in-between game there.
Outside, Green. Aldridge a screen. The feed to Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Leonard.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
There's a screen by Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Jordan with the screen on Leonard. Gallinari. They get it again. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
When you are dealing with DeAndre, you just have to wrap him up sometimes and hope he misses, because he is one of the most powerful players in the league.
Jordan no good on the free throw.
For DeAndre Jordan, he doesn't do a lot of things on the floor, but what he does do, he does extremely well in my opinion. One of the best dunkers and finishers inside. He's also a fantastic rebounder on both ends.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Parker kicks to Leonard. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 8. And with Jordan, it's not a knock to say he doesn't do too much. You know, Steve, he knows exactly what he's got to do and how to execute it. He's very much a classic center.
Yeah, he is. He's a throwback center, and he stays within himself. But what he does at an elite level is rim protection, rebounding, and finishing. This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Gasol is screen on Gallinari. Here's Leonard. Here's Gasol. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Gasol's got his first points of the game.
Easy bucket for Powell. Failed to block him out. He'll hover around the offensive boards all day.
With the floater. Great D that time from Green.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8 and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. The teardrop falls in. Beverly's got 8.
Such a hounding defender. Beverly timing the steal and initiating the break.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. Screened by Parker. Green kicks to Gasol. Over Jordan. Gasol, no good.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
And they take the lead.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Aldridge a screen. Green against Williams. Parker outside. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented. He may be the best athlete in the league.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you. And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
It's like y'all be talking funny. I don't understand what you people are short like on that.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Harris. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Rivers in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Ginobili. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Will it go? And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Clippers.
And clearly, this is a squad that makes its living in the paint. Very few teams are as determined to get the ball inside as much as they are. They aren't going to settle for jump shots. They're going to continue to pound it down low.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. Johnson the screen. Here's Harrell. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. The 3 from Bradley. And no good that time. And the Spurs going the other way now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Anderson gets it to go. Rivers with it. Outside Bradley. Hit by Harrell. Noah with the block.
That is what Noah's known for. Block shots.
Spurs Outside Bradley. Now here's Rivers, covered by Mills. Now Rivers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Sinks that one from the post.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the super teams they face. He said the big three in Boston, put them together, bam, we won. We had Miami, Golden State, but there are teams that still poke through. Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And with Doc in control of the Clippers, DA, they'll always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. Now Bradley. Ginobili missing from long range. Bradley dishes to Jordan. Johnson, wide open, he fires. They grab their own miss. That one drops for him. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's the pick. Mills passes to Ginobili. Off the screen. Bucket is good. Ginobili's got his third bucket of the night.
And that mid-range game of Ginobili, so reliable. He is phenomenal at capitalizing from those spots on the floor.
Jordan the screen. And it's Bradley off the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Avery Bradley won the national high school title at Findlay Prep and was considered a top 5 prospect. Some had him even at number 1, and still after one season at Texas, he fell to the Celtics at 19 in that 2010 draft.
And he makes the first. And Bradley, a great athlete. He won the dunk contest in high school. Terrific player, but he's not a big highlight player, it seems, in the NBA, Greg.
Yeah, you know, his strength and explosiveness more on display defensively, and that's been his meal ticket. He's added skill, though. He's turned the corner and has become a two-way threat.
Both good from the line that time.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. And stolen by Harris. Here's Beverly. He's got 8. Harris a screen on Parker. Beverly dishes to Harris. Back to Beverly. The 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Beverly's got 11 points.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly. Knocking down the spot-up J.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. Right side Aldridge. Gallinari with the steal. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Bradley gets it to go.
From out beyond the arc, Bradley getting more confident each year.
Spurs trail by 12. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively. And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Williams is checked in for the Clippers.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Great showing for him last season. 7th in steals, 9th in scoring, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Now here's Leonard. He's got 8, just 5 to shoot. Here's Gasol. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Spurs trail by 12. Gallinari with the steal. A baseline J. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Parker kicks to Leonard. The dish now to Aldridge. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Gallinari against Leonard. Harris passes to Williams. He feeds it to Beverly. There's the pick. Harrell setting the pick for Beverly. Shot clock at 5, and the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. Good looking screen by Gasol. Here's Aldridge. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
And this is what you sign up for when trying to defend Aldridge. The pump fake, just one of many tools in his arsenal.
And Steve, is the big 3 in San Antonio age and retire? How big was it for San Antonio to sign the All-Star LaMarcus Aldridge?
You know, it's huge, Kevin, a Texas native, and it's easy to see why he chose the Spurs. It's been interesting to see him integrate his game into their system.
2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And LaMarcus Aldridge missing a few weeks last season over concerns with the heart flutter, something he dealt with much earlier in his career with the Blazers around his rookie season.
You know, scary, Kevin, but it's great to see him healthy and playing the game he loves. Those kind of challenges make you appreciate life and doing what you love.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Harris kicks to Gallinari. Picked by Harrell. Passes to Williams. The Clippers rebound. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
For Los Angeles, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And the free throw, no good. Smitty, you were very much the prototypical wing player during your career. When you look around the league, which current player reminds you, say, most of yourself and your style?
No, I think a guy, he's getting a little bit older, but I think the most, a similar guy for me was Joe Johnson. Some of the guys I love watching right now, is definitely not that long, and a guy can create that much space is Giannis because he can handle the basketball. I'm looking forward to watching Ben Simmons. I like the 6'8", 6'9" guys that can handle the basketball, but I would say Joe Johnson and he's still going.
And here's Beverly. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
So here's Gallinari. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Green against Williams. Parker outside. Aldridge down low. Gallinari covering, and it goes down 2 points. 6 points for Aldridge. Clippers leading by 7. Beverly dishes to Williams. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. Back to Beverly. Here's the teardrop. Tries again, and Parker with the block. And they're able to recover. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Outside Aldridge. There's a good screen. He kicks it to Parker. 5 on the clock from 13. Gallinari with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. He dishes it to Harrell. Over in the corner, Williams. Picked by Harrell. Now the feed to Beverly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Beverly's got 6 in the quarter.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs every bit a title contender, but injuries can derail any team. And they struck hard last season.
Yes, they did. The torn quad tendon for Tony Parker in the semis. Then in the Western Conference Finals, up 22 points on the road. Kawhi Leonard rolls his ankle on Pachulia's foot. Things you just can't control.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
Here at the numbers for Danilo Gallinari. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
One shot.
The Clippers with another early playoff exit last season. You still have to like the core of this team. Window might be closing, but they're always competitive.
Now here's Harrell. Outside Williams. This one for 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Green. Aldridge a screen. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And Steve, tough to lose Chris Paul, but what do you like with this new roster in Los Angeles with the Clippers?
Well, Kevin, they did sign Danilo Gallinari. That gives them some size and shooting on the perimeter. They added depth in the backcourt without Chris Paul. They added Patrick Beverly and others. They'll look to do it by committee.
And the rejection by Leonard.
strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Aldridge has got 8 points.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Harris outside. There's the pick. Pass to Beverly. Feeds it to Williams. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. Beverly for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And Aldridge slams it in.
Let Aldridge get to the rim. You know you're in trouble.
Los Angeles leading by 3. .139 left to play here in the second quarter. Harris inside. Aldridge on him.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Taken away by Williams. Gallinari on the wing from the arc. The shot that time not on target. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Parker passes to Leonard. Over Gallinari. It's hauled in by Harris. A tight game here in San Antonio. Nobody near Williams. And the Clippers miss again.
You know what I'll tell you? He's got nothing here in the second quarter after just 1 made shot in the first.
Beverly against Parker. And the pass to Leonard. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Montrezl Harrell did not like that.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
Williams kicks to Harris. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. This is to Beverly. Harrell setting the pick for Beverly. Back to Harris. Shot to stop the drought and misses it off the right side of the rim. Green with the ball. A 3 from Leonard. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Clippers lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Reminds me of Kenny's suit selection. It's been very, very sloppy. Way too many turnovers. They look unorganized, out of control. It's not pretty basketball. The good news, though, they're still in a great position to win the game if they just cut down the turnovers.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Patrick Beverly. He's been playing really well.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
And so here are the Clippers. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Beverly and Williams are the 1 and the 2. Gallinari is out there with Harris, and it's Jordan in at the center position. Harris misses. San Antonio trailing here.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, clearing off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. And here is Parker. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep, kept alive, here's Aldridge. Banked in off the glass. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jordan with the screen on Aldridge. Harris missing again. And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that three-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
I'll tell you what, LaMarcus is rolling. Hard man to stop once he gets going.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Jordan the screen. Williams dishes to Jordan. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Jordan.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. And stolen by Harris. Left side, Williams. No good from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Green passes to Parker. Screened by Parker. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. Tries it from 19. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Now here's Parker. Kicks it to Aldridge. Rejected by Harris.
You don't see a lot of block shots from Harris, so enjoy that one.
Here's Gallinari, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Gallinari's got his first points of the night. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Parker dishes to Leonard. Over Gallinari, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Getting there up in age. We know Tony Parker was the Spurs' top scorer for half a decade from 2011 on. Their offense was built around his slashing ability.
And guard Tony Parker, now 35 years of age, bound one day for the Hall of Fame. Last season, the lowest minutes average of his career, around 25 minutes a game.
Yeah, his game has always been based on quickness. He's lost a step and it's been challenging. but he studied John Stockton, Jason Kidd, and Nash to see how they remained effective.
So, for the Clippers, Johnson, he's checked in for Gallinari. Avery Bradley comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Austin Rivers in for Patrick Beverley. Now, here's Bradley. 12 points for him. And the basket by Harris.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Spurs trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Rivers. Outside Jordan. Now the dish to Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Wes Johnson, the former 4th overall pick, has never lived up to that draft position. But he'll give you some solid minutes in short bursts.
And for Johnson, he does have great length, which is his biggest asset as a player. Steve, very disruptive on the defensive end with that reach.
Yeah, it helps him. I mean, that extra length helps him at the rim as well, offensively and defensively. Wingspan over 7 feet as a 6'7" player. That's nice.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Steve, as a player, do analytics give you a path to say, you know, I should change and lean more toward this, or I should stop doing that because I'm better at this? Does that ever enter a player's mind, you think?
Hey, Kevin, I think guys should look at these numbers. When you're saying from this spot you're shooting 20%, stop shooting from that spot. If from this shot you're shooting 80%, you might want to get to that spot. So I think that in those cases, yes, analytics work. And when you're shooting a 3 and you're shooting about 30%, you need to step in.
And for the Spurs, such a remarkable run of success. In your mind, Smitty, what's been their secret?
Well, they develop extremely well, but once every decade or so, they draft a franchise player. In 1987, the Admiral. In 1997, the Big Fundamental. And in 2011, the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. And after that, as Pop would say it, don't mess it up.
And that one's good. Parker.
The improvement in patience, awareness. You can see why Kawhi Leonard's assist totals have grown over the years.
Rivers kicks to Bradley. They set the screen. Jordan sets the pick for Bradley. 6 to shoot. Over Green. The putback. Passes it to Johnson. Jordan dishes to Rivers. Jordan with the screen on Green. Jordan the screen. And it's Bradley off the drive. Back to Rivers for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Mills with it, picked up by Rivers. Noah with a screen on Rivers. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Noah with a screen for Ginobili. Back to Mills. Fires the three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Ginobili kicks to Mills. Anderson the screen. There's the screen. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Noah the screen. Jumper off the screen. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Mills.
Learning from Tony Parker for so many years how to work off the screen. Great job by Mills.
Now here is Harris. 8 points for him. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Burns checked in, and the Clippers making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. The Spurs have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Rivers. Anderson kicks to Laverne. For the lead, and Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
And San Antonio has possession. It's a 1-point game. Mills can't hit.
You know, Kevin, it's easy to forget, but Greg Popovich was almost fired by the Spurs back in '99. Rough start that year, under 500. The players caught wind that if they didn't win the next game in Houston, Pop would get the X.
Now here's Anderson after Wesley Johnson's miss. Offensive rebound, out left to the wing. Launches a three. Mills can't hit.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
A 15-footer, and Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 14. And amazing to think about an all-time great like Popovich being on the hot seat. His players went to the mat for him, though, didn't they?
Some huge performances by Tim Duncan, among others. They really came out to support Pops. The Spurs finished that season on a tear, going on to win the franchise first NBA title.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
That's the modern-day NBA. Complain about the call and hope the next one goes your way.
Jordan the screen. Bradley against Ginobili. Snatched up. No good from Jordan.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Shot's good by Mills.
And that evened things out. He had a three early in the first half, now gets one in the second.
They set the pick. Rivers passes to Jordan. Mills with the steal. 3-on-3. Ginobili dishes to Laverne, and Anderson has it in the corner. Spurs working the ball around now. It's stolen by Bradley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
I like the awareness of Avery. Understands he has the defender a little out of position. Takes full advantage.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And with the zone defenses the league allows right now, motion offense really becoming a key to efficient scoring, it seems, Steve. Do you like that trend?
I do, because it's really hard. They're taking advantages of the rules. Zone defense is hard to be able to stop teams that really move without the basketball. I would love for the league to go back to where a guy can have just a touch or a balance of touching somebody, because being able to guard somebody without touching at all, that is very hard.
I think most players would agree with you.
You just want to be able to touch to get a little balance.
Sure. Now, here's Laverne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Mills. Just 4 to shoot. For the lead, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Jordan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Shoots from 12. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. And that's 18 points for Avery Bradley. And Mills kicks to Laverne. Manu Ginobili on the wing. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Rivers. 5 points in the game. Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He excels in pick-and-roll sets. DeAndre Jordan's mobility and leaping ability causes a lot of problems.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleashed chaos moment. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Ginobili. 7 points in the game. And here's Mills for 3. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Mills has got 11 points.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Had a lot of great shots. Didn't have them drop. A lot of great shots. Keep moving the ball. It's the key. The ball's got to move. People got to move.
And this is what Greg Popovich wants to see, guys, playing unselfishly and taking good shots.
Yeah, and having a little bit of bad luck offensively, but Coach wants them to stay confident. Just keep running the offense. Trust in who you are.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Mills and Manu at the guards. Noah is out there with Anderson. And it's Laverne in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Here's Ginobili. Gallinari making his last shot. Now Mills kicks it out to Ginobili. That 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Beverly. It's Bradley on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Jordan. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ginobili kicks to Laverne. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Ginobili up top. Over Williams. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Williams passes to Jordan. Williams a screen. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Anderson. but he recovers it. Out to the wing. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Noah dishes to Mills. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
And last season, Patty Mills averaging the most assists of his career. In fact, he was the highest efficiency player rated on the Spurs.
You know what? He says becoming more of a leader has helped him grow as a playmaker. He's enjoying his new role.
Free throw good. Mills. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Laverne. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Anderson. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Mills. Well, like so many teams in the NBA, Steve, the Clippers have also acquired the right to run an NBA G League team this season. Always a move that helps the NBA franchise long term.
Yeah, it does. And for the Clippers who have an older group, it makes a lot of sense. Get more minutes for their young draftees to develop. Definitely a big plus for the Clippers going forward.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And DeAndre showing off yet again why he's one of the best rebounders in the league. If you don't box him out, he'll destroy you.
San Antonio making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, he's standing 6'11", 265 pounds. DeAndre Jordan remains an absolute force in this league. A big guy who is hard to contain.
Parker kicks it to Noah. Outside Leonard. Six to shoot. Noah with a screen for Leonard. The Spurs rebound. Goes back up. And too long on the shot. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Beverly. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside, Green. Aldridge a screen. Outside, Green. Aldridge with a screen on Gallinari. Gallinari against Green. Lets it go from 11. It's good.
Terrific shot. Danny Green, a champion in college and in the pros, of course, just has a winning attitude.
Now here's Williams. Back to Beverly. Jordan the screen. Beverly the pass to Jordan. To the inside. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. Outside, Green. Another shot. Aldridge dishes to Parker. Here's Leonard. The Clippers grab the miss. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Beverly. It's deflected. Jordan the screen. Here's Williams. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Green. He feeds it to Leonard. Over Harris. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 19 points for Kawhi Leonard.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
For 3, Harris knocks down the 3 ball.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Parker against Beverly. Aldridge a screen. Green kicks to Parker. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Too big a body for the defender to circumvent. Aldridge with a solid screen.
Now here's Williams. He kicks to Harris. Jordan sets the pick for Harris. 5 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Noah the screen. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. Over Harris. Aldridge misses. Clippers leading by 8. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And good that time.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Now here's Leonard. He dishes it to Noah. Aldridge kicks to Green. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Green. Here's Leonard. Gallinari with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Spurs trail by 13. Parker kicks to Green. Aldridge a screen. Outside Green. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Sweet little floater. Parker's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And there's the feed to Gallinari. Jordan with the screen on Leonard. Williams for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Another miss by Leonard.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Beverly with the ball. Misses the 3. Green against Williams. Green dishes to Parker. Pass to Leonard. Pass to Green. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Green. And it falls over the rim and in. Green's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Feeds to Harris. Harris a screen on Parker. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jordan the screen. Back to Williams. The 3. Second shot opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 10. San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
You look at Patrick Beverly. He's been playing really well.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Jordan the screen. And Beverly kicks to Harris. Six on the shot clock. Out to Gallinari. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Green missing. Clippers leading by 10. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Beverly the pass to Williams. Jordan with the screen on Green. Here's Harris. Los Angeles with another miss.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
Green, the screen. Parker dishes to Green. Leonard against Gallinari. Leonard, no luck.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
Jordan with the screen on Green. Harris kicks to Beverly. There's the pass to Williams. Over Green. That one wide left. San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
Parker kicks to Leonard, dishes it to Aldridge. From deep, Green drains the three-pointer.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Beverly. There's a screen by Williams. Up again.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Aldridge a screen. Leonard the pass to Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Beverly. It's Parker outside. No good. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, where did you try to make the most impact tonight?
We're trying to limit those guys to one shot. They have a really big team, so keeping them off the board. But, setting screens and rolling, putting pressure on those guys. Our guys are shooting the basketball, so they really open it up for easy looks.
That is how you can impact the game without touching the ball, DeAndre. Thank you. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, I'm going to talk through this again because somehow I had my talking thing off, and I don't really know how I did. So let's talk through this quickly. Thanks for waiting until I've gone through this. So basically, I'm going to do Patty Mills, the one that I've got, and that's sort of how I want Patty Mills to be. All the others are within one. If you had a long enough look at it, if they had one more shot or less, it'd be about right. And that's how it is. And I just have to watch Jacob Noah and Laverne. They if they get the next shot, then it doesn't matter. I'm just going to watch their field goal percentage. And if you didn't hear already, Jacob Noah was like a Knicks player, and I traded him for whoever it is. So I have a look who I traded him for, and see who the actual San Antonio Spurs one it is. Wesley Johnson I need to do as well, so I'm going to do my Wesley Johnson from my better season with all the proper field goal percentage and points per game, kind of. Well, like within 5 points, and like within, like if it was 0.45, he is it would be 50.500 or 0.400, and just to try and work that out the best I can. And like it'd be like it's crap, but like it's like have a look at this guy. Look, his should be 0.365, which is kind of crap, but he is 0.000, so that's what's crap. Okay, and I just want to be like that kind of. And yeah, so going on, if you got another field goal, he'd be right. So I'll just watch that kind of, but it's kind of right that. And Lewis Williams, I'm going to make him better at threes, so I'm just going to boost his threes so he will get like another 6 points him. If he gets another 2 threes, which he should, he'll get 6 points extra, and Wesley Johnson should get another 4 points him, so that's 10 points more to the Clippers, and basically it's kinda, so that should be 2 points for them too, and 2 points, and it's like for Patty Mills it should be 4 points, so it's another 6 points to them. And the game was decided, because you didn't hear this when I did it, basically by the offensive rebounds. Look, it's 18 offensive rebounds, 11, that's 7 more. Like they're pretty easy offensive rebounds maybe to get a lot of points on, so maybe that's like 14 points of difference. I don't know, I just feel like 11 points, and that's why there's a difference. And yeah. And also there was hardly any free throws for San Antonio, so they weren't actually committing fouls like the Clippers that much. And some games just like that, some games could be 20 fouls. Or not 10 fouls and 20 free throws were. Yeah, so yeah, and sorry for not talking before. I've got to look at everything's having the microphones on and everything like that, but said eventually this will be legit. I thought it was legit, I put it on that it was legit. It's nearly legit. Within one kind of field goal, kind of most of the players, and it was legit, and it's just they dominated the boards with DeAndre Jordan, and that was the difference in. Okay, see you next. Because I'm going to pre-play the next game and then do all the stats on that. And eventually I have a roster of this. I'm trying to tell you like the players to do. So I've got like Lewis Williams need to do Avery Bradley, Gallinari, and Wesley Johnson. And for San Antonio, Tony Parker, Paul Gasol, Kay Anderson, and Patty Mills. I need to get all of them the right field goals percentage and points per game, which might be kind of difficult, but I can do it pretty easily. And then you'll have like the proper team, like kind of NBA Live is, but with 2K gameplay and like I've got the dunks and everything like that you might have noticed, and still got it. And yeah, so anyway, hopefully this will be like good what is going on, and I'll just look back at this game while I'm waiting for the other game to play out, and have 2 games on and just look at how I improve how I'm doing my commentary and stuff like that. Okay. Help to actually have the microphone on.